So as ATAR results come around and TISC preference entries are looming on the horizon, we're left with a cohort of purposeless teenagers who are desperately trying to forage some sort of life direction. And that is where university marketing steps in. But in all seriousness, university marketing hasn't always existed the way it does in today's 21st century society. In the past, universities were seen as gatekeepers with highly competitive entry exams. However, as higher education moved from an elite system to a mass system, universities were left with the responsibility to advertise and market themselves in order to stay relevant in the marketplace. With major cuts in government funding, a decline in international students, as well as a pressure to adapt to increased globalisation, universities are left with the task of appealing to investors, the public, while also nurturing new identities, new relationships in order to stay globally relevant. So how has Murdoch approached this? In 2017, Murdoch launched its Free Your Think campaign, in which it positioned itself as a free-thinking university, helping students to open their mind, harness their true potential, and become who they're truly capable of being. And they did this across multiple touchpoints: TV, print, radio, outdoor, online, even Spotify advertising. A total of 4 videos were created for the campaign. Although the subject of each ad changed, each one included a student testimonial in the form of spoken word poetry. Each one begins with a close-up shot of the subject's face. This allows the audience to immediately connect with their emotions. The camera then follows their eyeline as it pans upwards, showing connotations of potential and inspiration. The subject's expression of wonderment, combined with the vivid hues of the lights, reinforces connotations of creativity and inspiration. Surreal imagery is used as a symbol of the experiences one would gain at Murdoch University. Each of the videos continue in a similar way. The camera pans out to a long shot where the student appears small in relation to their surroundings. This works as a metaphor for the wider world of knowledge that is waiting for that student. Proximity and composition create meaning. The same music track is applied across videos as well, which is a relaxing yet upbeat and inspiring track. The fonts used are simplistic and futuristic, and the call to action at the end of each video is a simple end screen with the words "Apply Now" and the Murdoch University logo. The form of spoken word poetry has an unconventional quality to it. It creates familiarity while bringing connotations of raw emotion and deeper ideas. The content of the poetry itself includes metaphors, onomatopoeias, as well as use of alliteration and an AABB rhyming scheme. The use of surreal visual imagery and inspiring language in the video works to frame Murdoch University as a place for possibilities. By focusing on the emotion and subjective experience of the university, Murdoch primes the audience to see those factors as important, instead of focusing on factors such as world rankings, tradition, or elitism. The campaign uses appeal to pathos across the videos, while using similar tropes of surreal imagery and emotive language. The consistent framing of Murdoch as inventive, inspiring, and futuristic allows for priming to take place, so that when students see the Murdoch logo or the Free Your Think slogan, they immediately attach these ideas. This unified message across different promotional platforms is known as integrated marketing communication, the result of which is synergy. The use of this common thread of free thinking is a key feature of orchestrated marketing. Orchestrated marketing refers to the construction of the text to meet common features across a diverse range of market segments. So who specifically is Murdoch targeting in its campaign? A variety of factors are used in marketing to determine a target audience. To apply this to Murdoch, we can have a look at what type of learners they're wishing to attract. The inspiring style and content of the campaign, as well as its individual focus, would suggest a target towards the socio-improvement learner, whose primary motivation is self-actualization. This is a type of psychographic factor which groups together multiple different target markets despite their differences in other factors. This psychographic factor directly underpins the concept of free your think. I think by appealing to these existing assumptions and beliefs about individual achievement in society, Murdoch has the basis for a successful campaign based on the fact that it frames and primes itself as an inspiring, modern, free-thinking university. It can effectively differentiate itself from its competitors. It minimises the importance of what other universities hold over them, such as ratings, tradition, and elitism, and instead privileges innovation and self-actualization. Ultimately, I think this campaign is successful in using a consistent style and delivery across promotional platforms to create a unified message. The question then is whether the campaign's call to action to apply to Murdoch University really follows through. Although I believe a large amount of the potential cohort for university students will ultimately still look for practical factors, I believe the trend in individualism and self-actualization is enough to at least create the appeal and attention to make students seek further information.